Hello and good evening. I'm Melisa Idris.
And I'm Sharaad, Kuttan.
And you're watching Consider This. Joining us on the show today is former Minister Datuk Zaid Ibrahim, who has recently been appointed as the chairman of DAP's Kelantan chapter. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Wonderful to have you here. So, could you explain to us the role? So this is the first time DAP has a chairman or chairperson in Kelantan for their Kelantan chapter. So why exactly were you appointed? What is your mandate in this role?
Why?
Yes.
I was appointed, I wouldn't know.
And why did you agree to be appointed?
Oh, okay. I'm a party member, and if they feel, the leaders feel that I can contribute, to make the party stronger and to serve at the same time my own political ideas and what I think is important, then I would do it. So I decided to accept that.
How do you understand your role?
Well, my understanding of it is that DAP is perceived, and rightly so, as a Chinese party. And it's not multicultural party that it claims to be. And I'm always against this unitary kind of one race party. So if DAP is just in name not able to attract a more diverse group amongst the Malays. Of course, DAP has got Chinese and Indians.
And historically, they had people like Ahmad Noor and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
right?
but the numbers are not
Right.
adequate, in my view, to alter the character of the party as such. So I think it would be useful for the Malays to be interested in the party, and I thought it would be an interesting challenge for me to explain what the party stands for and what we should be striving for as a group, And Malays are, as you know, Kelantan Malays. They've got many years of UMNO experience and 30 years of past experience, and that's all they know. And politics have changed, I think, in my view, and the needs of leadership, of what the services the people expect from political organization, dramatically change. People are not impressed with big names anymore or big established parties. People look at, what are you offering? How do you solve this problem? How do you solve this problem? So I think there's a window there for the Malays, Cantonese Malays, to at least listen. I don't know whether they will follow me, but at least listen.
One thing that's said about the Kelantan context is that many people who vote in Kelantan don't actually live and work there. Many Kelantanese live in other states or in other countries. They work famously in places like Singapore and such. Do you think that's shaped their worldview? Or is there a kind of paradoxical situation where while they're very exposed, back home they want it to remain the same?
Obviously, there's a significant influence of those diaspora when they go back to vote, obviously, they will have a bearing on the outcome. But I think by and large, I think it is not fair to stereotype Cantonese, I mean, there are many different groups, different interest groups, Some are interested in business. I think most of them are interested in business. Like in the Klang Valley, if you see a lot of business, restaurants or whatever, even senior civil servants, I mean the Cantonese are quite well known for their prowess in some respect. So I see them as having very positive traits. So I can't believe people of this group, of this nature, would not want progress, would not want change. And perhaps because they have not been told the alternative, or they have not been properly given the right options, the right choices to make.
Okay.
So I'm positive about Cantonese in that sense.
So can I ask if you you in this role as chairman of DAP Kelantan, DAP's Kelantan chapter, is that seeding the ground for a candidacy, to be nominated in the next general elections? Is DAP looking to field a candidate in Kelantan?
Well, they have fielded before with no success, but I'm not very much interested in that sort of things. I think I'll leave it to the party people to decide. I've never been interested in position as such. I think this country needs, from the political side, a lot more educational aspects, understanding the role. I think we are a young country, and we had some, if I may, after 10, 15 years of independence, then we got May 69, and then we got trauma after trauma. So the foundation of this country is not fully set. And the foundation is necessary. It's just like a building. You need a proper foundation before you have a strong building. Nation building is the same. I'm more interested in that.
Okay.
And I feel that the reason why we have so much time, we spend almost daily on things like Ponga, or Lantern, or Jawi.
All the issues that
all
crop
the
up,
issues
right?
is because the identity of this country is not known, it's not understood, or perhaps not accepted. And it is leadership of this sort that's required. And that's what I'm interested in. So,
on that note, I want to ask you about the strength of past within Kelantan. And a lot of people thought with the passing of Tok Guru Nik Aziz that the charisma that PAS had would also leave with him and that PAS would actually be in a crisis. But it's managed to retain its ability to control the state. Where does PAS strength come from? Is it a Kelantanese identity, or is it the nature of its machinery?
Obviously religion is a powerful constituent of this political process, and PAS has used it very well. They have almost identified the party with Islam. It's almost synonymous, and so it's difficult in a way to break that, But having said that, I think the imperative, the demands of modern life, the expectation of people to have a better life, jobs, your perut economy, or your whatever you call it, the education of your children, the quality of water that you get, and all these basic amenities that I think the people, regardless of where you are, will want better improvement, better quality.
Yeah.
So I think there is room for a political organization or party to highlight these issues and tell the people that, look, you elect leaders who can serve you a lot of these things as well, without discarding, of course, religious values and elements, of course. So, of course, it's a challenge, but I believe that it can be done.
Okay.
People can be made to think, or rather to have a slightly open mind about the choices they have.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back and continue this conversation and take a closer look at the identity of DAP. Stay tuned to consider this.